Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Lily Presents an updated English cottage, maybe? I don't know. Well, I chose this house. I thought that it was on a river. The map said that it was on a river. It's not, it's on a path. That's okay. I can work with this. I looked around for quite a while trying to figure out what I could do with this no river situation and decided English cottage thing ish. It's not really an English cottage. I don't know anything about real English cottage architecture. I mean, we've all got a general idea, right? It's really adorable. Isn't that all we need to know? I had to mess around with the fences for a while, but it's nowhere as near. But it's nowhere near as bad as the roofing situation that I've gotten myself into with that pleasantly angled wall in the back corner that you can see there. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to dealing with that roof. Haha, just kidding. I'm not. Anyways, my name's Amanda. It's not really Lily, but it's the internet, and you can ask people to call you pretty names that you like. Don't get me wrong, I like my real name too. I also like Lily though, so I get to use my real name in real life, and I get to use Lily in my internet life. So, who's who's the real winner here? Well, no one. It's just a name. So. I softened the corners on the fence because it looked really harsh and really boring and just so linear. And I also took up significantly less of the yard with the fence because I was like, it doesn't seem right to me. They don't have really big gardens, as you all in England call them or the UK call them. Um, you all seem to have smaller backyards from what I can tell. But here is the horrible roofing situation, and can I ask you all, do, do you experience the same issues that I do with roofs in The Sims? I mean, why is it so hard? Why do they always look bad? I mean, everybody else's roofs look really nice, most of them, some of them. On other people's builds, why can't I figure it out? Why? Honestly, I think it's because I haven't looked at enough real life roofs to really know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, here I've made a steeple. I've just said, screw it, it's a church now. It's a repurposed church. Not really. I'll come back to it. I wanted to make this channel just to give you a little bit of information about me, I guess. I wanted to make this channel because I love building crap in The Sims, and I bet you do too. And I just happened to have the urge to make videos about it. Recently, I've been watching a lot of Delicacy and The Sim Supply, and I love watching them. I just think it's really calming to watch someone build something, and I also think it's nice to have their voice just in the background while you're doing other things or while you're building, and maybe it gives you ideas or teaches you something new. So I'm not really going to be a teacher type, but I am gonna do my best. And the other thing is that I noticed that neither of them really use any custom content, or if they do, I haven't really seen it. And I really haven't seen too many people also on YouTube using custom content in general. I know one person, she downloads custom content quite frequently, but it tends to be the of the sim variety rather than housing objects and stuff. And oh my god, I love custom content. I'm going to tell you all a secret, and it's not going to be a secret because I'm telling you. Okay, but maybe it is. Just keep it between us, okay? Okay, so before I started recording this video and building this house, I spent an embarrassing amount of time downloading a separate folder of custom content just for this series or for these videos, so that I know exactly where I've gotten it from, and I can link to the creators and make sure that everybody knows where everything comes from, because that's important with custom content. I want to give people credit, and if people want to download it, I want to give them an option to. So, yeah. But anyways, my point is that I downloaded a lot, an embarrassing amount of custom content. And what's worse is that later on, you'll see I reload myself into the game, and do you want to know why that is? Well, that's because I had to go download more. There wasn't enough. I was trying to pick out windows, and I was like, but there's not enough here. None of these are right. There's got to be something better for me out there. And there was. Oh my goodness. So happy. So I spent significantly less time this time downloading things, and I was much more deliberate in the things that I downloaded. Made sure that I got new windows, flooring, wall coverings, and I guess a little bit more furniture here and there, just because I can't help myself. I love having options with my furniture. But at the same time, I included all of these items that I was downloading, or these sets of items that I was downloading, into a spreadsheet. Because I had to be organized, right? So the spreadsheet was getting longer and longer and longer, and I think I ended around 380 something entries. I don't know. It's okay. The total of files in my actual packages folder in my games folder is somewhere around 3,800. That's definitely not excessive. And keep in mind, that's without sim-related custom content. There's no hair in here. There's no makeup, no skin replacements or eyeballs or whatever. It's all build mode stuff, and that blows my mind. I mean, I thought there wasn't a lot, honestly. I was kind of disappointed with my selection, but honestly, there's a lot more than you would think, I guess. Now, I will say that a lot of custom content is very modern. I mean, it's really easy to model modern things in modeling programs, so I understand why that happens. It's easy to make it. Well, it's not easy. It's just it feels more natural to make that kind of an object in the programs, and it's a much more laborious process to make detailed, curvy things. So I think that is why a lot of people go towards the really angular and linear things with their custom content. But if you search around, there are some custom content artists who are doing some really good work, and I'm very happy with it. Right now, you can see me painfully searching through the windows and just being like, none of these work. I actually do kind of like those brown ones that I had over on the side and that you can see there with the shutter open. I think they're really like charming and country-ish, but I don't know if they're too American or even, I don't know, they're even kind of medieval with that swing out board. And I started to feel like this was a home in Kentucky, which is where I'm from originally. It reminds me somewhat of like a home that a horse owner might have built. You know, they've got like a fence that looks like a horse fence, and they've got the shutters that look like stable doors. That's just how I feel. So I had to go download more. A lot more. I have no particular direction for this channel right now. In general, I just want to have fun with it, and I want to make really interesting builds, and if I can, I want to introduce people to new custom content. I want to give custom content artists a lot more recognition because maybe they don't get as much recognition for the hard work that they do. They do like 50 million times of the amount of work that the people at EA are doing. And that's not to say that the EA workers are not working hard. Don't get me wrong, okay? I am 150,000% certain that those people work really hard. I'm just saying, look at how much content these people get to produce rather than the content creators at EA. For example, EA creators are limited by the work environment and just the way that the business is set up and how corporate it is. I don't have any claim to knowledge about the inner workings of EA, but I have a pretty good idea about how the industry works. And people working on their own, making their own custom content, are just always going to be making something more. They're going to be making more. They're not limited by their boss. They can produce as much as they want under whatever topic they want, and that's why I love custom content. It's an excellent supplement to actual Sims 4 EA content. I would even argue to say that the EA content is kind of a supplement to my custom content. I just really enjoy looking for the custom content. It's almost like shopping for your own house. It's like shopping for furniture, but instead of for your house and with real life money, it's for like 80 different houses and not real money, and that's amazing. Oh, here's where I had to go download more and come back. Oh. You'll see here that my window collection has vastly grown. You can see all the little wrench icons, which indicate my custom content. Woohoo! I love these windows. Hang on, I'll wait for it to come up again. I love all of the windows that I got. Let's be honest here. But I love these Sir Cunningham windows that I use, and that's the one right there with the crisscrossing lead work, I guess, in the glass. And I just think it looks so British. It looks so posh. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I promise. Okay. I just like them. I think they look nice. They kind of look church-like. This is very much like an older home in England, I suppose. I think I was combining too many ideas into one. For example, I've watched Downton Abbey. I watch a lot of British YouTubers vlog. I think I'm just mixing a bunch of stuff together, and it's coming out kind of weird, but in the end, I feel pretty pleased with the outside. This is definitely nowhere near the end product. In fact, I'm going to have to split these videos up into I don't know how many. Anyways, this is where we're at this point in the building. You can see there's a lot to go. Most of these windows on the back will get changed. A lot will change about the exterior in the coming video. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned a lot. Would you like to like my video or dislike it? That's okay. Or maybe you could subscribe. Either way, I'd appreciate it.